Good morning, good afternoon, everybody, wherever you are around Australia. Welcome to the Accountants Connection webinar series brought to you by Your Business First. Today's topic in this latest webinar series is introducing you to a service where your clients come together and grow. For those who don't know me, my name is Darren Sherry. I'm the CEO and Principal Consultant here at Your Business First. And I've been in the accounting profession most of my career, starting back in 1996. Always working as a general manager, business manager for accounting firms, implementing best practice and quality assurance standards in business operations, human resources management, policies and procedures, due diligence presentations, just to name amongst a few. I've also project managed smooth transitions of merged accounting firms and the newly acquired accounting firms as well. But then I decided to start Your Business First back in January 2019, purely focusing on working in the accounting profession in the area of consulting and practice management, virtual CFO roles. I'm in the process of right now writing the So You Want To series of ebooks, more along the lines of not only the how, but not only the what, but also the how to implement aspects of for your business. And I've also developed the 8 steps to evolve an accounting firm workshop. Before we go ahead, if there's any issues or queries or questions you'd like to ask during the course of the webinar, please use the chat button or the Q&A button below, and then we'll attend to those during the course of the webinar. One thing I'd like to introduce is that now I'm also a part of the Alpha Group. I've been appointed Regional Director here in Australia, so there's basically 3 of us now. The Alpha Group in Australia is relatively in its infancy. And so what we want to do is just grow that to work with SME owners. We're currently working with 26 other regional directors around the world. And the aim of the Alpha Group is we bring together SME business owners and managers for peer-to-peer exchange and supporting a unique member-driven experience, in which we'll go through later on today. And as regional director here in Australia, it is my role to facilitate these board meetings. So let's start off by saying where we're at this particular time with the accounting profession. And really, right now, properly servicing your clients is exceedingly tough. It probably always has been. On some occasions, but maybe on most occasions, the buck does stop with you. You have to know all the answers to every question posed to you, and pretty much at an instant. And if you don't know the answer, you need to get back to your client ASAP. As an accounting firm owner and as an accountant, you wear many hats, helping your clients plan for their business, keeping them accountable. Sometimes you're unpaid psychologists. Sometimes you're deal makers for them. If they're working with third parties, you need to get a deal off the line and preparing the accounts for them. And in particular, working with, if they need to get loans for the banks, they need the financials up to date as quickly as possible. And sometimes you're also there to mediate and dissolve disputes and resolve them, whether it's with business partners or more personal level with family matters as well. And then COVID comes along, and you are now having to steer your clients through business through a global pandemic. Some of your clients may survive this pandemic, some of them may not, but it's up to you as their trusted advisor, the essential advisor, to work with them to steer them in that right direction and help them as best way as you can. And you probably just feel like pulling your hair out as well, going through the motions of working with your clients and getting them and preparing them for what's coming along, whether it's good or bad. So going through COVID and going through there's a few things that I've learned about the accounting profession through COVID-19. The research and the studies I've got there on the screen there basically pretty much say the same thing, is that clients generally require and want advisory services. What does advisory services mean? Hopefully we can work that out during the course of this webinar. But it is probably well established that providing accounting and compliance is a necessary evil for a lot of SME owners, and some of us on the line also provide extended services as part of our accounting and compliance offering. But accounting today said that as far as advisory services is concerned, that's what the that's what their clients embrace, and that's what they value as part of working with their accountants. But what does that really mean? Is it because it's all reactive? Is that now they're now in a particular situation, and the accountant now do they need the accountant services, or is it a bit more than that? The Commonwealth Bank had an interesting question in their 2020 survey, and the question was, which services in the accounting and consulting marketplace do you anticipate will be the highest demand in the next 6 to 12 months? And this was taken during the time of COVID-19 as well. So that put business advisory services as the number one service that clients would want to take up and utilize more from their accountant. But there's also tax consulting and management consulting as well. And in another survey done by the outsourced accountant, that came in a pretty much different way in relation to what firms should be focusing on with their clients moving forward. And so they looked at what can't be automated. So this is where the accountant or the accounting firm should be focusing more on. So what can't be automated? The one-on-one conversations that you have with the clients on a daily basis, providing strategic and advisory expertise and advice, wowing the customer with the story of their data, and telling them in relation to what their data is telling them. Providing financial and business coaching as well to your clients, and also developing some soft skills. So business advisory, great. We go down the client advisory path and providing additional services to our clients. What does that mean? So as far as considering your services, there's basically two options we can use at the moment. Is that looking at our current accounting and compliance offering, and also looking at providing additional services offering to our clients as well. So as far as our current accounting and compliance offering, what does that mean? Can we expand on that? Can we do that better? Can we make sure? Can we ensure that our clients do see the value of it? And they do, because they have to prepare the returns and the financials by a certain date to appease the ATO and the government. But can we do more than that as far as having more one-on-one conversations with our client as part of the service offer? Can we have more board meetings with our client when the financials and the tax returns are completed? We sit down with them face to face to go through it, no matter if they're a sole trader turning over $150,000, $200,000 a year, or a multi-million-dollar firm. In some aspects, they do want to either grow, stabilize, or improve the operations of their business. More tax planning as well. Can that be part of our current compliance offering to all our clients, not just a select few? Once we've satisfied our current accounting and compliance offering, then we can provide additional services and introduce additional services. But there's a few things that we need to probably keep in mind, and probably a few things that we need to think about. One is that, why are we introducing these services? Do we need to? Do we need to introduce these services? Are we going on just fine right now that we don't introduce these services? But if we do want to, if we want to improve our accounting and compliance offering or provide additional service offering, what are the client's key needs, priorities, and critical problems? And I'm going to say this term quite a lot in the next part of our webinar. What are your client's key needs, priorities, and critical problems right now? In order for us to find that, we have to have more conversations with our clients. We can't just really identify it from the end of the financial year results. There's probably a bit more to it than that. Then we can align our solutions to that and develop an offering for that as well. Do we have the right team in place to answer the client's key needs, priorities, and critical problems? Do we have the skills and knowledge and the expertise? Do we as owners have it? Do we need to have those conversations with the clients to make sure that we can resolve their issues and provide some solutions? I believe offering accounting and compliance is still okay for now. It's a necessary evil. It needs to be done. All business owners and SMEs need to have their accounting and compliance done to appease the ATO and the Australian government. But can we do a bit more with that? Then we're going to talk about a proof of concept. And really, as part of what we're going to go through today, don't assume what your clients want or need. Their needs could have changed 24 hours ago, last week, last month, from the last conversations that you've had. So we need to keep an open mind about exactly what services that we want to provide our clients. So we're happy with the accounting and compliance offering, and we want to provide additional services. So there's a few things that there's a 6-step process. But again, what we have at the top of the page in the front of us is that what are our clients' key needs, priorities, and critical problems? What are they? We need to identify them. Then we can develop a value-added service. And as I mentioned, there's a 6-step process. So step 1, the service itself. What services would you be enthusiastic about offering to your clients that they need? So as far as answering those key needs, priorities, and critical problems. Step 2 is focusing on your client. Why would they want this service? We need to articulate and outline the value through the features and benefits of this service, and how it will benefit their business, and obviously how it would answer or resolve those key needs, priorities, and critical problems. Step 3 is the delivery. And I've broken this up into 3 parts as far as the delivery is concerned. The first one is what technology do you need to help you provide this service to your clients? Do you need additional technology? And if you do, what software do you need to help you implement this service that you want to provide to your client that answers their key needs, priorities, and critical problems? How you can go about automating this service so we can deliver a consistent, efficient service to our client all the time, every time. And we can branch out to multiple clients. Do you need to discuss it with your vendor in relation to the type of software that you need? Can they help you? Do you need to talk to your competitors as well? Or their competitors, I beg your pardon. And then it comes to your team. Your team and your network as part of your delivery. Who are your finders, minders, and grinders when it comes to this service offering? Again, it doesn't have to be from a finder's point of view. It doesn't have to be somebody within your office. It could be a marketing person or your strategic alliances or your networks that can help you deliver this service as well. Do you need other people in your business? Do you need to upskill your reception? Do you need to upskill your senior managers or accountants? Do you need to upskill yourself? How much of the low-end work can you outsource or get somebody else to do rather, so you can focus more on the client and the business development? And again, we need to think about if a team member who is responsible for a role or task is unavailable, who can fill that void? And the last part of the delivery process is processes itself. What step-by-step systems and procedures do you need in place to or create to deliver this service? So our checklists, our templates, our workflow scripts, etc. Who is responsible for each? And again, if they're unavailable, who can fill that void? So once we get the delivery right, so we know what type of service we're going to provide our clients and to answer their key needs, priorities, and critical problems, then we can work on our pricing. And the pricing is probably the most difficult thing to determine from a value point of view. But that's up to you how you're going to determine your pricing. From a value point of view, how you're going to charge it, how the client's going to pay for it, and it is incorporated with any other services that you're providing your clients as well. So once we've established that, and once we establish a service that we want to provide our clients that answers their key needs, priorities, and critical problems, then we provide a proof of concept. And what I mean by a proof of concept is getting a sample of a reaction from the market. And I'm talking about 3 areas here. One is getting a reaction from 5, maybe 10 clients, and some of your referral partners as well. And third is your team. So let's start with the clients. So what you need to get a sample of 5, maybe 10 of your clients, and that you would believe would benefit this process, and get their feedback and get their thoughts as well. There may be some twisting or adjusting that we need to do as part of the rolling out of the service. And again, we get a sample of our network provider or network solution providers and strategic alliances, get their feedback as far as the service that you're going to provide to answer the needs and priorities and problems. They may have some clients of theirs that they can refer you to. And then there's also your team, speaking to some of your team members, get their thoughts Are they skillful enough? Do they have the knowledge to implement the service as well? Do we need anything in the business that we haven't thought of? Once we get the proof of concept and we made the necessary adjustments, etc., and we've articulated a price, we know what the features and benefits are, and we know what value we're going to provide to our client, then there's our marketing. Then we roll it out as part of our marketing plan. How are we going to do that? Is it through emails? Is it through presentations? In which, what I mean is it through the next time we finish the accounting and compliance work for our client, we can talk to them about it then and suggest why they would benefit from it and the value that they will get from it. Is it through more webinars? Can we engage your website designer to update your website, rolling out blogs, etc.? How are you going to promote this? It's all well and good to develop it, but we still need to roll it out and not only to our clients, but also to the market out there as well, because we're satisfying a need. Do we need to rebrand teleconferencing software, etc., and all things like that? So at a high level, that's pretty much what we need to do from an additional services offering, really articulating the client's key needs, priorities, and critical problems. So this is what I want to introduce you today in relation to providing additional services to your clients at a low cost, hopefully satisfying a key need, priority, and a critical problem as well. And we can create a place for your clients. We can create a place for your clients where everyone understands what everyone is going through. We can create a place for your clients where they can get the time and space to work on their business, rather in their business, where they can get learned and educated to be a better leader, to be a better business owner, and to be a better manager of their business. We can create a place now through where they can be totally honest and open about their business, knowing that their trust and confidence is maintained and that there is no judgment, and a place where they know they are no longer alone and they can get balance back in their life. And through peer-to-peer, we can provide these additional services to our clients. We can utilize the power of your brand to deliver this service to help a select group of your clients or all your clients in multiple groups. You'll be able to meet with your clients monthly, every month collectively, and your clients can take advantage of the peer-to-peer services that we're going to talk about today. And the great opportunity is that they can form alliances and strategic partners and networks and to help them grow their business. So where can your clients find this peace of mind and balance in the business environment? Creating your alpha group, a peer-to-peer group where your clients come together and they come together to grow. So what will your clients find in your peer-to-peer group? The members of your group are all like-minded individuals who they're peers in the same boat as everybody else. They understand the challenges that they face, and they hold each other accountable for taking action. They advise them when they're stuck and don't know what to do next. And the members are committed to grow not only their own business, but growing each other's businesses as well. They're working in the same challenging environment as everybody else, such as COVID-19 as well. But they're hungry to learn and they want to develop themselves as better leaders and as better business owners and being more entrepreneurial. But they had the same common purpose, which is to share, learn, and grow. And you're probably thinking about a couple of your SME clients right now that can probably benefit from your peer-to-peer service. So what will your clients take away from a peer-to-peer? So there's four things, or there's four areas that they can take away. One is accountability. No excuses. They'll take away all the excuses. They challenge each other why a member has not taken action for what they said they would do. They be able to challenge each other's thinking and thought process. And they can't be too busy to do anything because everybody's in the same boat, being busy as well when they've got a schedule. We are keeping each other accountable to making sure we improve our business in the best possible way. There's business optimization in your peer-to-peer group. So there's business planning for the next 3 months, and there's action planning for the next 4 weeks for everybody. We tackle the issues with experienced like-minded business owners in the room, who are your clients, and we can implement effective and relevant action plans as well. And we can help each other measure efficiency, productivity, performance of each other's company using practical, no-nonsense approach. And then there's the ongoing education, which is a practical on-the-ground business growth for business growth planning. They're not only learning theory of business and administration, they're learning on the job the practical solutions, and they can apply it then and there to their business because it's relevant to them. And there's also always these light bulb moments and these wild moments that everybody can take away so they can implement their business. But the whole crux of your peer-to-peer group is the mastermind. So a mastermind will present a business challenge, issue, opportunity that they need to be resolved, and they need to help resolving with the members of the group. The members will ask those difficult questions, and those questions that need to be answered honestly. They'll gain the input and advice from the group on potential solutions, and they'll take away an action plan that they can implement in the next 4 weeks and report back. The whole idea of the peer-to-peer group is that we all heard the saying that 2 heads are better than 1. Well, in this particular case, many heads are better than 1. So there'll be a lot of left field thinking as well, so that they can apply to their business. So we understand now what a peer-to-peer group is, and we understand how it can benefit your client. So what are your ground rules? I believe as far as this is concerned, we are answering and identifying prime solutions for the key needs, priorities, and solution issues right now. The ground rules is that it is facilitated by me as your regional director of the Alpha Group, facilitating your peer-to-peer on your behalf to your clients. There'll be no more than 12 or 15 of your SME clients on any one board. And the great thing about it, there'll be non-competing as well. So we won't have 2 plumbers or 2 architects in the room at the same time. It's not designed to be competing. It's designed for purely educational and brainstorming with other like-minded business owners, not necessarily in the same field, and there'll be no perceived competition in the group as well. Right now, it'll be run virtually because of our current situations, particularly here in Victoria, but with the view of having a physical meeting environment, and that could be in your boardroom, or there could be in another location, in which we're working on right now. Again, there's no business competition in the room, and the meeting is held monthly, same on the same month, same period of the month, and the same time. But the members are committed to do business confidentially, and they're willing to commit to the board and to each other every month. So what do we cover? What does the agenda look like? Here's a copy of the agenda here. As you can see, we talk about the agenda being co-branded with you as the accounting firm. It's basically broken up in 4 parts. One is that it does start at 7:45 and finish no later than 1 p.m. But we cover the updates on actions agreed from last meeting from the mastermind. So, and keep each other accountable, making sure that they've done what they've promised to do. We'll have the opportunity to complete one of 50+ workbooks I have as part of my IP, which concludes with a 4-week action plan for everybody to take away. Accountability to be set and agreed on, and so they can work on it for the next month. Then we have 2 mastermind sessions, and that's basically the bread and butter of the service of the day. So as far as a mastermind session is concerned, there'll be one particular mastermind who will stand up, or who will be chosen, and they talk about a particular issue or challenge that they have in their business right now. And they'll talk about what needs to be solved, how it will apply, how it will look like when it's been resolved, and what it means to them from a business point of view. The group asking a bit more questions, and those hard-hitting questions as well, and getting some relevant answers. And then once we're all satisfied about where that mastermind is at, then the group will provide suggestions, recommendations, thoughts, etc. They're not negotiable. There's something that the mastermind will take away, look at, prioritize, and then make a commitment to attending to those priorities for the next 4 weeks or next month, and they'll report back to the board the following month. And then there are those aha moments, and there are those moments where during conversations, during debates, whatever, we can talk about, they'll come up with some things that they can apply to their business as well. So it's really fun, but yet intense type workshop where everybody's committed to helping each other's business, and it's something that it's will provide a great value to all SME businesses. So what is the client's investment? Again, it's around about 6 hours a month. It's just for them to strategically work on their business, not in it, and it's to hone in on their business acumen and get their business working for them. And this is all for the monthly subscription of £300 or around about $550 Australian per month. And the reason why it's in British pounds is because as licensee here in Australia, all payments have to go through head office, and then we convert it back to the Australian dollars accordingly. So that's it in a nutshell with respect to the mastermind group. So the next steps, I like to roll this out to your clients and get them to experience an alpha group as well. And then they can take the opportunity to see what peer-to-peer boardroom style service is all about. So what I'm offering today is it's open to the first 5 accounting firms on this webinar. We can have as many of your clients as you want in the room. And again, it will be done over Zoom. I'll prepare the emails for you to send to your client with your branding, co-branding, etc. And obviously, it'd be great if you participate in the peer-to-peer Zoom session as well. I'll facilitate the morning with the IP that I have and the skills that I have in facilitating these meetings. And your clients will be given the opportunity to experience this service firsthand as part of their evolutionary growth in relation to their business. And this would be chargeable to the accounting firm of $1,500 plus GST. And again, you can have up to 15 people in the group for the one-off cost, with the hope that they'll see the benefit, and more importantly, that you'll see the benefit of this peer-to-peer boardroom service, and we can roll that out to your clients accordingly. So again, this is open to the first 5 accounting firms. If you're interested to take this further, please put it in the Q&A button. Yes, please ring, or yes, and I'll make sure that I'll contact you to discuss it further. If you want to find out more about it, please put it in the Q&A or the chat as well. Anything that you want to find out a bit more about it. Again, just a reminder, so it's giving your clients the opportunity to experience your peer-to-peer boardroom service. It's open to the first 5 accounting firms on this webinar. We can have as many clients as you want in the room, which is over Zoom. I'll prepare the emails, send it to you, so you can forward to your clients, inviting them. There's no charge to them, but there'll be a charge. So in a way, it's an investment that you're making with envisaging that your clients will take on this service. And obviously, we'd love for you to participate as well. I'll facilitate the morning. And your clients will be given the opportunity to experience the service, which is a wonderful service that you can provide at a low cost entry. So if there's any questions or queries, okay, one of the questions that's come through is that, how does this benefit your firm? Well, I believe there's 3 areas it benefits your firm. One is that it's seen that you're providing a value-added service to your clients. 2 is that when your clients participate in the peer-to-peer boardroom service, their business will grow. And my commitment is that we'll double the value of your client's business within 2 to 3 years. Their business will grow, so therefore they'll need further services from you. And the third thing is that if we don't have a full room of up to 15, your clients are free to invite other like-minded business owners to experience your peer-to-peer boardroom service, and with the view that they come on board as a client of yours as well, moving forward. Thank you. Great, thank you. Yep, I'll ring. Okay, Are there any more questions? Why is it in British pounds? Yeah, as I mentioned before, it's in British pounds because we're licensee here in Australia. Everything goes to head office. It does help us to keep the costs down, but there are processes in place from a confidentiality point of view that it's been taken, it's been done worldwide. So the clients will be charged in British pounds and we convert it back from there to their credit card in Australian dollars. Okay. Are there any more questions? Okay. Again, still got one or two more spots available. So let's give the opportunity for your clients to experience the peer-to-peer. Let's just see what they think and feel about the peer-to-peer offering. Again, it's done via Zoom, so I don't have to leave the office. It's you give them the opportunity to experience value-added services that you're providing as well. So you can have as many clients as you want in the room, up to 15 from non-competing businesses or industries, sorry. And I'll prepare the emails to send to you with the IP brochures, etc. So all you have to do is just forward it off to your clients. Love for you to participate so you can have a look at it. And I'll be facilitating the meeting. What if the client can't attend? Can they substitute for their business? Yes, absolutely they can. During the course of the meetings, there'll be times when the business owner cannot make it, but for a particular reason. But they can have somebody substitute for them, whether it's one of their employees or partners, etc. Absolutely. Thank you for that. Is this like another networking meeting? Far from it. It is definitely not like another networking meeting. As a matter of fact, it's quite opposite to a networking meeting. It is a group where they come together to help each other grow their businesses through knowledge and through experiences as well. By default, and alliances will be formed during the course of the relationships building, but it's not like another networking meeting. No. Any more questions? Okay, thank you very much for being involved with mastermind groups previously. Is this still on the same line? Yes, it's pretty much. I believe the difference with this mastermind group, or what we're offering as far from your peer-to-peer service offering to anything else, is that there's an education piece as well, and there's always that ongoing accountability with the fellow members as well. So it's not just a matter of coming back after 4 weeks and seeing what we've got. We've got some accountability partners or accountability members that would keep each other accountable, making sure that during the course of the month, they will implement and their plan and their promise for the action plans as well. Any more questions? Thank you for that. Okay. What happens if the group grows to more than 15? We'll create another group. It's really that simple. This is your group. This is your rules, and this is the way we operate from a peer-to-peer boardroom service. Okay. Well, again, thank you very much for your attendance today. I really look forward to hearing from you and working with you. There's one more. Our groups are aligned to regions. No, they're not. We can have clients come from other parts of maybe the state to form an alpha group. But it's probably fair to say that because it's your alpha group, it's your peer-to-peer boardroom service, the closer the vicinity of your clients are to to you will it will be easier for them to, particularly when we go back face to face, they can commute to or from their business without taking up too much time. So, well, thank you very much for your time today. I really hope you got something out of it. It is a wonderful service. I'm more than happy to stay on the line to chat with anybody or contact anybody. Please feel free to put something in there in the chat or in the Q&A. Again, this is open to all your clients, getting 15 up to 15 in your peer-to-peer group, facilitating the meetings by myself, and with the wonderful IP that we have. If anyone have a copy of the IP or have a look at the IP, please let me know, and I'm more than happy to share that with you. Thank you very much for your time. Hopefully you're staying safe during COVID. More importantly, I hope your clients are safe and your families are safe. Everybody, please take care. Please feel free to contact me if you want to find out more. But yeah, enjoy the rest of the day and stay safe and stay healthy. Here are my contact details below if you want if you want to have a look. I'll leave it up there for the next few minutes, but please feel free to give me a call. Take care, everybody.